I think Dragon Ball Fusion can defeat Dark Phoenix. Welcome to Cross Counter Asia!
Hey, what's up guys? It's Gootecks and I'm here with Xian, one of the best players in Singapore as well as the world. You may have seen him recently at Shadaloo Showdown. He got top 8 at one of the strongest lineups and tournaments that I've seen in quite some time. He also got second at DreamHack a while back in the vanilla days. And he's here to share some of his knowledge about Yoon. Xian, thank you so much for taking some time out of your busy training schedule to join us.
Yeah, I'm probably free. I like to teach a lot. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Tell us a little bit about how you got started with Street Fighter.
About 2 years ago, I started Street Fighter. When I used to be a KOF player, but KOF scene went dead in Singapore, so I started Street Fighter because there's a lot of people playing Street Fighter.
But weren't you? I heard that you're one of the best KOF players. I heard you qualified for SBO.
Yeah, I got third in SBO for KOF 13. Yeah, that was. Yeah.
Not bad. Not bad. So, we're gonna go in depth, and by the end of this video, you guys should have a very good idea of how to play Yoon. One of the best characters in the game. I'm trying to pick him up, so hopefully you guys will learn some stuff too. So let's get started.
Yeah, so now I will start off with the basics. The basics is probably the dive kick. How do you get in with the dive kick? So the heavy dive kick is the most fastest way and easiest to get in against your opponent. You have to hit. The most important trick for Yoon's dive kick, heavy one, is to hit your opponent at the leg of your opponent, because it gives you at least a +7 to a +8 advantage, or +6. So you can land a combo after the dive kick easily instead of hitting the body. Well, you can't really link to a combo. Yeah, so you can try it.
Alright.
Oh,
is that too high?
Yeah, it's still a bit too high. The leg gives you very huge advantage. Yeah, it's very fast as well. So if the opponent managed to block your dive kick, you can immediately do a grab, because a grab start at about 7 frames, and if you block it, it's very fast and very hard to escape from it. Yeah.
So if I dive kick from here, it's not going to be safe to command grab, right?
Yeah, you should dive from the feet. Yeah. If you want to, yeah, so you should gauge your distance really well. It's very fast, and if I block it, it really looks like it's really fast. If you hit my leg, yeah, you have to gauge the distance. Yeah, if it hits a bit too high, you can use the EX one, because the EX one is a bit faster.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
The opponent will not be able to jab you out of this. If you try block and jab me out of it, or throw me, you will get hit by a throw instead. Yeah, you have to. Opponent has to really predict when he's gonna do it. Yeah, so if you hit the leg of it, it's almost 1 frame for them to jump on. Yeah, and it's really fast. So we can try it. Yeah, this one. The EX1 is at a further range compared to the normal one, and a faster startup time. Yeah, so this is one of the very strong mix-ups that top players like to use, because it's really fast. So, okay, so we're going to a block string. So if you hit, the reason why you want to hit it on the leg instead of the body, because you can create a block string and opponent wouldn't be able to mesh out. Yeah, if you try to mesh uppercut out of it, you'll be hit by you. Yeah. So
try it.
So it's a block string if you do it correctly. Yeah, so it's very strong for pressuring, and it can be changed in a command grab in any time. So I guess.
So what's the right block string to do?
You can do downlight punch first or downlight kick first. Actually, it's up to individual. Yeah, but downlight kick will be stronger, although he has 1 frame extra startup, but it hits low. Yeah. So for both, you can input option select into it, which is the one that people normally use. Down leg punch into standing leg punch. So it goes like this. Yeah, I'll put it slow. In this dive kick and this box string, there's option select launch punch inside it. So if opponent tries to backdash, yeah, you can try to backdash after the dive kick. You'll punish the backdash. Yeah, the moment it backdash, you can punish it, and it forces the opponent to block, because if he block, launch punch wouldn't have come out instead. Yeah, so yeah, you can try it.
Okay, so let me try to do the option select first.
Yeah.
So it's low light kick and then quarter circle forward and punch right after.
Yeah.
So if the low short connects, then the dash punch doesn't. I mean, okay, if they don't backdash, then lunge punch will come out. If they're blocking, then you just get standing jab.
Yeah, correct.
Oops. So is that
standing leg punch? Yeah.
Okay.
The trick to this is to don't do it really fast, because if you do it really fast, it will be cancelled into the launch punch. If you do it a bit slower, just a bit, yeah, the launch punch wouldn't come out and it'll become a block string or just like.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right. Let me try. Oops.
Yeah, you need to dive at the leg.
Oh right. I'm doing it too fast. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
there
correct.
we go.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah. So besides the launch punch, you can also option select Ultra one, but it's character specific because different characters have different backdash. So if you option select the Ultra, here it looks like this. Yeah, from the input and how it looks will be. Yes. Yeah, so the dive kick distance must be gauged correctly, and if you do it correctly, the Ultra wouldn't have come out if you block it, and if he blocks it, it will be the same. Yeah.
Okay, let me try the. Here, let's switch sticks real quick so that way they can see the inputs.
Yeah.
So that's what the regular option select lunge punch looks like.
Yeah, correct.
And so then this would be.
Ultra one. Yeah.
Oops, I did it too slow.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
Yeah. You have to get the timing right. Yeah, you get it right a few times. Yeah.
Okay, so now let me try it with
Yeah. If you do it faster, like you do it faster, it still works, and it will be even better because if you do it slower, they can backdash it away. It's too slow.
Okay, so is it right then to say that you can do the ultra option select faster than the regular lunge punch option select?
Yeah, because you're turning another motion, another circle, so it's imaginary here.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright, let me try it.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, you got it right. Yeah.
Okay.
So if you do it right and fast, you'll catch the backdash, and it's also dependent on the distance. So if you're a good in user, you normally don't option select that in a dive kick, but on a wake up, this is where you do the option select, because you can get really near to the opponent and he will hit. Yeah, you can try the backdash. Yeah, so you punish the backdash and it's very heavy punch. Just for someone who want to get out of the block string. Yeah, you can try it.
Oops.
Yeah, yeah, beware of the super. Yeah, it's really tricky. Yeah, I try to block it. Yeah, but I can't block it. And it's near 400 over damage. Then you can add it. It's really very scary. Yeah.
Nice. Okay, so.
Yeah, so we'll now go on with the light dive kicks. The light dive kicks, you normally use it when you want to break your opponent into a reversal, or uppercut, or when you score a knockdown. And that's the most important part because it's a really strong mix-up. Like example, the uppercut, you can do a light dive. Sorry, you can do a light dive kick. You can cross up. You can hit the front. It depends on your timing of the light dive kick, and if you want to do a safe light dive kick against a character with uppercut, like you can do uppercut. Oh, sorry. The trick to do a light dive kick, a safe one, is to do it when the opponent just got up. Yeah, you have to wait a while when the opponent just got up, then you start jumping and start do the dive kick. Yeah, and you can punish it with an ES launch punch on reaction, and it's really damaging. Yeah, so you can try. Heavy one will be easier.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to hit the back of the opponent and do it late for it to be safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that too soon?
You cannot hit the front. You have to hit the back.
Okay,
yeah.
so that means if the dive kick lands in front, then I did the dive kick too soon?
Yeah, you do it too, not too soon. You did it on the wrong, you did it on the height. It's more of the height. If you did at a higher point, it will be behind, yeah.
Right, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, I did that. You jump too early. Yeah, you should wait for me to just wake up and you just start jumping. Yeah, that's the correct timing. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the timing. Yeah. Yeah, correct. Yeah, it's safe, but against different characters, it's different. But most of the uppercut, you can stuff it, or you either whip or stuff. If you do it on this wake up, yeah. That's how it's safe. If the opponents, when you do the safe one, at the start you should do the safe dive kick first, because you will let opponent think that they cannot reverse out of your uppercut. So after that you can do a lot of mix up. You can hit the front. Yeah, it's really ambiguous. They can't really tell where you want to dive kick, and you can do a fake one, the grab. Yeah, it's very tricky. So you can do any mix up you want. After you can learn how to do the safe one. Yeah, this is one of the most difficult parts for you, because you really have to gauge the height and the timing on your own. Yeah, so you can start different mix-ups after the dive kick. We'll go to a medium dive kick. The medium dive kick is the one that you use the option select. You can option select into a launch punch, or you can option select into an ultra. And what's the purpose of it is because it's easier to option select from a medium dive kick, because it's a bit slower. So you don't go around crazy like, yo, this really fast. Yeah, how do you do that? You can't do that. But medium one is easier because it's slower, and it catches opponent's backdash. All of this, like how do you do it? Like, okay, example, the score and knockdown. Here how it's look like. Just like ultra will catch a backdash, but not for all characters, but depends on the backdash. Yeah, Chun-Li Viper is really fast, so we can't do that. Yeah, we can try. That's the scoring and knockdown.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, this is the option select for the launch punch. Ultra one. Got it. Yeah. The reason why we use the medium dive kick is also because it has more active frames on the dive kick compared to the heavy and the medium. The medium one, it has more active frames on so it's easier to hit the opponent instead of weakening it. Yeah, like you tend to weaken it easily. For the rest, because of the hitbox is really on the leg. And the medium one has a larger hitbox and a more active frames. Yeah, so it's easy. Yeah. This is just all about the dive kicks. Yeah.
Alright, so let's do a quick recap. If you hit the dive kick and it hits, then the best combo to do is go strong,
Yeah.
standing strong, up kicks.
Yeah.
If they block, then the best thing to do would be command grab.
Yeah. You can do it immediately if you block.
Okay, after the command grab, what do you hit them with?
Down medium, standing medium into a uppercut.
Okay. Oops.
Jumping straight will be easier to gauge the distance. If you jump straight
Oh, okay.
down,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Oops. Why can't I do that?
It's a bit slow.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't realize
yeah.
it was so slow. This character is easy mode. Okay. Okay, so if they block, then command grab, and if you think that they're gonna backdash, then you option select it.
Yeah. Correct.
So you option select.
Do a launch punch? Oh yeah, a launch punch will be more critical. No, you should use the downlight.
Oh, right.
More,
Okay,
yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, this is the more critical situations. You hardly use the medium one. Yeah, because it's a bit slower to get into the opponent, so it's more impractical in most situations. Yeah, the heavy one is the more practical ones. Because if they backdash, your down kick will hit them anyway. If they try to backdash the dive kick, yeah. Because you will press the down kick immediately and they will still, yeah, okay, it goes like this. Okay, you should try to backdash my dive kick. Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Oops.
It's not easy to backdash the dive kick, and it's very. This situation is really you hardly see it because you never know when I'm gonna dive kick, and the moment they start backdashing, it's more probably after they block the dive kick. Yeah.
Right.
Because you never know when I will dive kick. Yeah. And I think I give a bit more about the dive kick. If opponent can react to your dive kick and do reversals, it's because you are too predictable. Yeah. If you can jump straight, you can do the dive kick at any height. Yeah. If he can react to an uppercut, it means that you're always doing this. Yeah. At the minimum height, you do a dive kick. So it's predictable. So if the opponent is really good, they can react to it. But if you try to randomize your dive kick using fake ones and you just random your timing, delay it, yeah, it's really difficult to see. Yeah. At the highest point or when you're landing down, yeah, there's some ways to get into your opponent. Yeah. There's basically no one that I see can react to dive kick efficiently if you know how to delay your dive kick and do it well. They will usually use pokes to poke it away, and if they try to use pokes and you delay your dive kick, you will hit them. It's really risk reward is really wrong for them. Yeah. If you try to dive kick immediately, yes, yeah, I can hit it away. But if you delay it, yeah, and you get a free combo. So risk reward is very wrong. It's on Yun's advantage.
Alright, that's dive kicks.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have spacing.
Spacing, yeah. Yun has a very good poke of a standing middle punch. Down middle punch, and middle kick. It's a very huge hitbox. And it moves a bit forward. The standing middle punch. It makes even better. It's a very huge hitbox on the punch. So the target combo is safe when you did it. So you just go around with Yun and pressing middle kick or doing the target combo. Yeah, it's medium heavy. Yeah, if it hits him, you just stop the last one. If you didn't hit him, yeah. If it blocks, but if you hit him, you will just do the target combo and it's 170 just for this random.
So basically, you can walk around just like option selecting. Basically, you're option selecting your target combo.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Because if they're out of range, nothing comes out.
Yeah, correct. Just like option select, and you can react to it because there's two hits. So if it blocks it, you just stop, and most of the creator cannot punish this. Or you can buffer it in the shoulder. Yeah, just go anywhere and buffer in the shoulder. A light.
Oh, right shoulder.
Yeah, it's it's -3 on block in the nearest distance, but most of the character can't really punish this. Yeah.
So you wouldn't want to do this against like Zangief, but it might.
Yeah, you can do it against on Zangief, just not. You can't do it when this distance, because if he blocks it, he can grab. But if the distance is something like this, yeah, they do a reversal 3-frame grab, he can't grab you. Yeah, you can jump out of it.
Oh,
so it's very tough. Yeah. As long as there's a distance and it's not the nearest, it's around -4. And you can just jump out of it. Yeah. It's very good. So we'll now talk about standing meter kick, and standing meter punch. Now we'll go into about standing heavy kick. It's a really strong move because it hits the hitbox is really big and far. But you don't want to do it in the middle of the screen because the risk reward is not very good. Yeah, it's slower recovery compared to standing meter kick. But you will want to try that in the corner. Yeah, you try doing standing meter punch. Yeah, if I hit this in the corner, yeah, I can do a launch punch after that.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's 227 or just 200 just for a heavy kick. Yeah, and you can even ultra it. Yeah. So it's just random, put this into an ultra. Yes,
wow.
God, fantastic, this character. Yeah, you just like go around like standing medium kick, and at this range, you think they're trying to poke you back. Yeah, after my standing medium kick, you can try to poke me back. And I will hit you and I will just do ultra. Yeah, and if you don't, if you just block, I'm still safe. Yeah, there's nothing this you can really do to me. Yeah, you can't punish me anyway. I just do it out of range. I normally just do it out of range. Yeah. So you try to out poke me. Yeah.
Oh, even that trace.
Yeah, I just do it out of range, the range that you won't hit me, and you just press some pokes. You're gonna poke me, and you're probably gonna get hit by me. Yeah. So it's really good.
Wow.
Yeah, this spacing. Yeah. So last part about the spacing one is the standing light. It's a 3-frame move and has a very good hitbox. Yeah, as you can see. Yeah, it's really far and you can buffer it into a light launch punch. But you have to do it a bit faster. Yeah. So if you press anything, yeah, your launch punch will come up. Yeah. So you get 3 knockdowns. Yeah.
Oh, I need to do it slower.
A bit faster. Yeah. Yeah. It's fast. Because you have to cancel it. Yeah. Yeah. So it's buffering when you're. Yeah. So this. Oops. Yeah. You're right. The space beams go between standing meter, buffering of meter heavy, meter in the shoulder. In the corner, you will want to do that sometimes, and standing light in the bump. Yeah, and back kick.
Okay, so let's say when the round first starts, and we're about this far away.
Yeah.
Pretty much you would want to be using. Oops.
You use this less often unless you're playing against characters like Bison, where he like to just throw up mid-cow kicks around, or it's less used in a match. It's character specific. Yeah, it works against some characters very well, where they want to poke you, and some characters it doesn't really need it. Yeah, it's just like Zangief down like kick, buffering in the breathing.
Okay, so then when the round first starts against most characters, then you would want to be going between your standing medium punch option select and
Middle kick, yeah.
middle.
Because middle kick is really good. It's a very good hitbox.
But you have to be careful that you're doing neutral or holding back, because if you get forward, then you get the hop kick.
Yeah, right, yeah. So it's really good. So yeah, this is more about spacing. Yeah. You only need a few basic combos, and that's probably all that you need against your opponent. One of it is this, where you have the option select that I already said just now. With it. Yeah, this is one of the basics combo. You can try it.
Oops. Alright, hold on, let me try to.
You can do it, cancel into a shoulder or do a target combo or in your uppercut. Yeah, it's up to you. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
What?
The shoulder is safe, yeah.
So why would you do the target combo instead of the uppercut?
Because the uppercut, you can score a knockdown where you want to land in this position. While the target combo, it puts you really far away. So yeah, you don't want to do that. Yeah.
Okay, so let's say if you were mid-screen, you would want to do the target combo to push them closer to the corner?
You would still want to do an uppercut because it's more damage and you don't. It's in a favorable position where you can do the safe dive kick or the mix-up dive kick. Yeah, it doesn't really need opponent to be in the corner. Yeah.
So then, when would you do the target combo?
When you're buffering random pokes, or when you're canceling the Genei Jin. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. After you do the. Oops.
But you don't want to cancel Genei Jin into this combo because there'll be a lot of damage scaling.
Right.
Yeah, you just want to cancel Genei Jin out just a middle punch poke, middle kick poke because there's more damage for the Genei Jin. Yeah, or random middle heavy punch buffering. Yeah, and for this you just want to score a knockdown with a medium launch punch. You want to push the opponent into the corner. If your gameplay for you is to try to push the opponent into the corner, like against Daozin, you really want him in the corner. So you do the medium launch punch instead, because you can push the distance a bit further. Yeah. If against most characters, you just do uppercut because you want to score the best damage, and you score the mix-up game. Yeah. You get a mix-up game.
But you have to do a medium launch punch instead of heavy or light?
You can do a light one also. Yeah. Medium one score just more damage and a bit further. Yeah, the light one will do as well. It depends, yeah. Yeah, so you're going for more damage. If the opponent is going really low health, you're canceling the EX shoulder. There's a bit more. Just more than the medium launch punch, just a bit more. Yeah, this is going for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, this will be the most, unless you do an EX up kick and followed by a launch punch. But the timing for this is really strict, so I don't want to risk it. I'll probably do this. Yeah, it's just 10 damage more. Unless you really want to risk it, because the timing is really strict, and there's no way you can besides practice. Yeah.
So when would you do the shoulder then?
Only when I'm going for more damage.
Oh, right, but regular shoulder.
Regular shoulder when opponent is blocking maybe. If the opponent is blocking, I may do that. Yeah. Or I would just push the distance away. Yeah. Yeah.
Does he have other basic combos?
Yeah, if opponent is crouching, he's crouching and you can't really, the medium punch may whiff on certain characters. Yeah. So if the opponent is crouching, you may want to change it into a down medium kick one. Yeah, instead of the standing one. It's the same, you can just do a medium launch punch. Yeah. Yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, but you have to do medium lunge punch, right?
Yeah, light one will do as well. Yeah. Both will do, yeah. Medium is scoring more damage, so no reason to do light. Yeah. If the opponent is crouching as well, if you crouch, like some target combos, you can't use the heavy kick on certain characters. If they are standing, like you do a combo with a heavy kick, heavy uppercut, it will whiff. So some characters you have to do the medium one, but if they are crouching, you have to do the heavy one because crouching one, medium whiff on crouching opponents. Yeah, so heavy one is better for crouching opponents, and medium one is better for standing. It depends on the hitbox of the character. Yeah, so it's pretty character specific, so you really go experience. Yeah, you know more.
Gotcha. So you're gonna have to go into training mode and try it on different characters and see which one works. Yeah,
when you play with opponents, when you play more with opponents, you tend to get used to it. Yeah, to which combo. Like some characters like Ken and Ryu, after a grab, you can't do this combo for the heavy kick version. You can only do the medium one because they have the hitbox is different. So after a grab against Ken, this will whip the heavy kick uppercut. So you have to do the medium one instead. Yeah, so some characters like Ken, Ryu, Ibuki, you can only Ken and Ryu, yeah, not Ibuki. Ken and Ryu, and with smaller hitboxes, one you have to do the medium outcome. Yeah, that's one of the basic combos. And if you want to link it to an ultra, this is probably the most damaging combo for you. Standing, close standing medium into EX launch punch and a launch punch, or ultra. You can also do this off in the corner. Yeah, you can only do this when you grab your opponent in the corner. If it's in the center of the screen, it doesn't link. Yeah, you try blocking. It doesn't link. You can only do that when you're in the corner. When you grab your opponent in the corner, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you can.
Because
Where they land after the grab. In the corner, there's no place where they can.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's a bit tricky.
Huh. Good to know. Yet another reason to try to put them into the corner.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, and if you want to link it to an ultra, there's a trick to it. A lot of people is asking me that, how do you master that into ultra? Because you miss it. It's a 1 to 2 frame link. You don't want to try that. A lot of people say it's really difficult. But there's a trick to it. The trick is to double tap it or triple tap it. And it goes like this. Sorry, you can't have the super bar and you never have a super bar because after EX launch punch you won't have 4 bar. Yeah, so you won't have the Genei Jin out. Yeah, you won't mistake as a Genei Jin. Yeah, okay, I'll show you. Yeah, I do mention a lot of times, but that's the best trick to do it, and you can do it 2 to 3 times. But if you try to time it correctly, it's really difficult. So I prefer. Yeah, after turning, you just mash it. Yeah, you got it right. Yeah, this is the one that people normally miss it. But if you know the trick, it's easy. Yeah, you can do an EX shoulder after that. Yeah, you can try it. Yeah, EX shoulder. You can mash it or you can do it. It's up to you. You can. Yeah, the EX one.
Yeah, shoulder. Hold on. Let's.
That's because you already juggled it once. But if you want to go for other ones, like you got a normal ultra and you hit your opponent, you can go for a lot, like a heavy launch punch for the most damage, or you can go for 2 EX bar. Yeah, this is how it goes. EX launch punch followed by EX shoulder.
Oh.
Yeah, that's very. You can mash this.
Oh, you can. Okay.
Yeah. Shit. After the EX launch punch. The timing isn't very strict. You just have to practice it a bit.
Oh.
You got a Genei Jin.
Oh, but I still got the shoulder. Ha! I got that one. Alright.
Yeah, so another one to share with you. If you grab your opponent in the middle of the screen, yeah, you can't link it with the ultra. But I found a way where you can do it the target combo, but you have to walk forward a little bit. Yeah, you try blocking.
But does this only work with the EX command grab?
It works with the normal as well.
Okay.
Let me check. I'm not really sure. Oh yeah, it works with the normal one. If you do it just after a grab, you just do the target combo, it doesn't work. But if you walk forward a little bit and you try to do the target combo, it works, but the timing is pretty tricky.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can try. The EX version will be easier. It pushes it a bit nearer compared to the normal one. Yeah, you got it. Yeah. And the EX show. Yeah, for the maximum damage, yeah.
So, I couldn't do EX dash punch into EX shoulder? Or could I have done...
No, you can't, because if you juggle the opponents once, like after EX launch punch, you ultra it, you can only do an EX shoulder.
Oh,
One
okay.
hit. But
One EX lunge punch per combo.
Yeah, but if you just do an ultra out of nowhere, you can do additional juggles. Yeah. So since you're talking about ultra, I will just say how do you punish the maximum after you block the Yoho, the ultra one. Or you try doing it.
Oops.
The maximum punish for this is to block 3 hit and jump straight. And jump straight, yeah. To punish it, yeah. That's the maximum punish. For any character that you wanna fight against Yin, you try doing ultra again. So for Yin and Yin matchup, the maximum punish will probably do this. Yeah.
Oh.
After blocking 3, jump straight. Yeah. So that's the punch for it. Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or you can focus attack, or you try doing ultra again. Or you can just. Yeah. There's 2 ways to punish it. Yeah.
Alright. Is that it for basic combos?
Yeah, that's about all. For the Genei Jin combo, I guess you can just watch YouTube everywhere to learn the Genei Jin combo. It's a lot of different versions, but the most important thing is you can create your own Genei Jin combo. The important part is you have to know in a Genei Jin, the palm takes 100 damage, and a 4-meter kick takes 85 damage. So your Genei Jin combo should involve having the most number of 4-meter kick and the palm. The rest does about 60. So that's very important. And the most damaging one, I will show you, is the one with Ultra. So you activate Ultra immediately after the shoulder. Yeah, wait for the Genei Jin. Yeah. After that,
And you're doing the double tap.
yeah, I'm doing double tap. Yeah. You do the palm formula. The more you do it, the more damage. Yeah. You should always try to have the less launch punch as possible because it will nerf. You pretty much skill it, and it's only 60 for the launch punch when you do it in Genei Jin. Yeah. So the more palms and formula kick you have, the more damage it does. You can create your own version of it.
Okay.
A medium punch shoulder.
Oh, right.
And
Oh, but I need to do light shoulder, right?
right shoulder.
And then after that.
You do a standing heavy kick.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay, alright. Now it's all coming back. Okay. Alright, let's try this again. Sorry, I'm a Genei Jin dude. I didn't use Yoon in third strike either.
The heavy kick you can mash it. It's easy.
Okay.
But if you got a timing, you can. It's up to individual. Okay. You do only once and 4-meter kick in the corner.
Oh, after.
Yeah, and palm and try to do as much as you can until you think the opponent is really falling and you can't do any more palm or 4-meter kick. That's where you start doing the.
Oh,
Yeah, you start doing the dash punch. You don't really have a choice. Yeah.
Oh, but okay, right.
Yeah. And I will show you some deadly mix-ups
Okay.
that you can do after the Genei Jin. Okay, I'll show you. So, I can be.
Whoa!
It's really fast, and you can ultra cost from 80 to 90%, and it's almost impossible to react to that because in the Genei Jin, the medium shoulder in the Genei Jin is really fast, and it's a cross up. So when end a combo with something like this, and you're gonna do it, and it's cross up and do an ultra. It's very scary. Yeah.
So, when you cross up with the shoulder, then you juggle with ultra.
Yeah, you have to still have in the Genei Jin mode, so you have to save a bit. Depends on how you want to make your combo.
Okay. Alright.
The most important part for the Genei Jin to end it, you have to end the Genei Jin with a dive kick. Because if you end it with any punches, you can choose to quick recover or not to quick recover. But if you actually dive kick, for the Genei Jin, like if you do this, he cannot choose to quick recover. He has to block this mix-up.
Which dive kick are you doing?
Light, medium, heavy, both will do, but light will be more ambiguous because it makes it look like yeah, I will land in front.
Okay. Alright, let me try it. Okay, so when I activate, I'm going to palm and then, oh no, I'm gonna activate, launch with medium, light dive kick, medium shoulder, and then ultra.
Ultra, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Ha. Okay.
Yeah.
Do I need to do the dive kick as soon as I?
No, you can do it anytime. Just go
Okay.
ahead.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's a time.
Okay.
You can do the heavy one. You can do the heavy dive.
Okay.
Timing.
So, I'm doing the shoulder too early, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the one that Genei Jin gonna end. If I don't do that one, I can do this. Yeah, I'll land behind the opponent. Yeah. I wanna land it in front. No matter how I end it, it's the same. Sorry. Landing in front and behind. And trying to grab them is also yeah. Oh yeah, I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, in front.
And
behind.
which dive kick are you doing?
Doing heavy one for this. Yeah, medium and heavy dive. Oops. Yeah.
Oops.
If you find yourself landing in a real ambiguous position, and again it's easier because it makes every move faster. Yeah, and then you get engine move.
So, do I want to hit it early or late?
Hit it late, as high as possible. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so you get time to move around. Yeah. When you get engine mode, you'll land behind.
Alright.
It's very tricky. You will save this trick when you have an ultra. Yeah, because you want to get land the ultra. If you don't have an ultra, you'll probably save this trick for other times. Yeah, you just do the front behind or do the grab or yeah. Or you predict your opponent is going to mash your uppercut. Okay, I will try to finish my Genei Jin combo and you try to mash your uppercut.
Okay.
Yeah, you can jump over your opponent when the moment he's gonna land. So we are tricking because he doesn't know which direction, he doesn't want to block it. He just feels that you are gonna press something. So before the Genei Jin combo ends, you just jump through. Yeah, and punish it. Yeah, so you trick the opponent into doing an uppercut.
Okay, so basically every time you do the Genei Jin in the corner, you want to finish with the launch dive kick,
Yeah, correct.
and you always want to do heavy dive kick?
Yeah, because it's further and it's easier to land it. Yeah, because it doesn't matter because you can still land in both positions.
Okay, so after you hit the dive kick, then you either want to command grab or start the combo, or start another combo, or you want to do the cross up ambiguous shoulder and then finish with ultra.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, because just the command grab and normal combo, it can be ambiguous as well.
Right.
Yeah. So this is like 5 setups.
So how do you control which side you land on?
If you can just walk a bit and you land in the back.
Oh, okay, I get you. Okay, sorry. Oops. Okay, but
The higher the opponent, easier to walk behind.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Ah,
sometimes
okay.
you can just keep walking forward and you can never land behind. But sometimes, like like see, I keep walking forward, but I still land in front. And sometimes I keep walking forward and I just push back to neutral and I land in front. But if I keep walking forward, yeah, I land behind. But if I do this, I walk forward and I just land, I just put in neutral, I land in front. So
Oh my god.
it's impossible to react. I think so, yeah. And if the opponent is trying to react, trying to be crazy and react, you just land there and you do a command grab, and he's like, "Fuck you, win."
Right. Okay. So what if you're not in the corner? And then is it better to not activate Genei Jin unless you're in the corner?
You will always be in the corner, because if you're not in the corner, yeah, you do this. You will like form the kick, and you still enter in the corner, even from one end to the other end. Yeah.
Oh, I did.
Heavy one.
Okay. All right. I need to do. Okay. All right. Let me try it. Oh.
Yeah, you have to be a light shoot.
Ah.
4 middle kick. Yeah, almost there.
Wow.
No matter where you land, get it. Always be. And that's the basic Genei Jin combo. I'll show you the advanced one. Yeah, but you'll learn it later. Yeah, I'll just show you the advanced one. Where you have less launch punch, because the startup is very important, because the startup is the most damaged one. And for what I do, I didn't do the launch punch because I don't want the damage killing. When I start at the Genei Jin, I would heavy kick and dash, and I will use all the dash, then heavy kick, dash into down heavy. So there's more damage for the Genei Jin, yeah. Instead of having the heavy kick launch punch and this, but this is more safe. Yeah, but we're going to get more advanced. You want more damage for the Genei Jin combo. That's where you learn this. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I feel so powerful.
Yeah. So now we're gonna talk about Yun's palm. Yun's palm is a very strong tool to punish, to gain bar, and at the same time, if you want to hit your opponent randomly with it, it's a really strong tool. And it gains bar really quickly. Yeah, if there's a fake one.
Let's turn off our bar.
Palms gain half a bar. It's so fast, it's so ridiculous.
Wow.
There's even a fake one, and it's a very strong tool because the hitbox is really big. The active frames is really, it's a lot of active frames as well. So, but that's about all. So you want to talk about how we punish the palm?
Let's talk about how you use it first.
Yeah.
And then we'll talk about punishing it.
You use it normally just to gain bar. And against characters without a wake up option, like without uppercut, you can do it after a knockdown. You can mix with the active frame and use it to gain bar as well as pressure, as pressuring. Yeah. But if you have a reversal or uppercut, you don't want to try that. You may want to try this, a fake palm into a grab. Yeah, or fake palm and bait uppercut. Yeah. And if you want to punish it, it's really difficult. You try doing a palm. Only way to punish it is to wait for active frames to finish it. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I have to punish it. Oh, sorry.
That's how hard it is to punish.
Yeah. You have to wait for the active frames to finish it and kick it out of it with excellent timing, excellent reaction, and again you just do a fake one and it just dive kick you straight away, and you are like, oh, I'm trying to punish the fake palm, and you're getting it ready. Yeah, it's so crazy, and a lot of buttons cannot punish the palm. You need to have a very good, very long range, very fast attack, and very precise timing. Just for a stupid hit, and you miss it, the consequences is one chunk of life.
So is it even worth it to try to punish it?
You have to do it when it goes to real high level. Yeah, or you can just ignore it and jump over to hit it. That's the only way. Yeah, you try doing the palm. Yeah, you have to time it because you can block it sometimes. Yeah, it's like guessing game. You can't punish it on reaction, but he can bait it. Like if you do a fake one, yeah, and you uppercut me. Yeah, so it's very difficult. Yeah. So it's a very strong tool as well. You just keep doing this, and beginners and average players will just say, "What the fuck are you doing?" Yeah, I can't hear you. Yeah, it's the palm.
We're on that Wayne's World shit. Alright. Okay, so let's talk about safe jumps. I mean, lots of times when you knock down an opponent and they don't have a 3-frame uppercut, you want to go in with a safe jump. What are some of the ways that you can do that with Yun?
Yeah, for Yun, when you, as I said, the safe dive kick just now is normally after uppercut, or there's no really solid knockdown for Yun besides a throw. So if you want to start a safe jump, it's usually from a throw. And it goes like this. Throw, dash twice, standing light punch, and jumps neutral. Yeah, I'll show you. After a throw, dash twice, standing light punch, and jump forward. Then jump neutral.
Okay. So the way to test and see if this works is if I do the uppercut, and if you did it right, then you should be able to block.
Yeah, you will do the EX uppercut because Yun's EX uppercut is 4 frame. Yeah, you will do the. What
about light kick?
Light kick is 5 frames, so
gotcha.
you're gonna be more precise.
Okay. Oops. Okay. Sorry, guys.
It's okay.
There we go. I just had to match it. I'm sorry. I should have matched harder.
Yeah, that's how it looks like.
Let's try it again.
Yeah, that's how it looks like.
Okay, so if I just end up blocking high, then what happens?
Okay, then there the mix-up goes. If you know, the opponent knows you're doing a safe jump, or you can do this. Sorry. Immediately into a command grab if it doesn't walk backwards, at least. Or you can straight away do a yeah, you can land down without doing anything and press ES command grab immediately. So it's pretty tricky. You can hit low as well after a neutral jump. There's even more mix-up. You can add on the dive kick, but it's not really useful in this situation. But you're crossing enough if you do it. You know the time. You just want to go for the safe jump and block string. Yeah. You can input the Kara ES command grab inside as well. Yeah. So it's pretty tricky. You can add a lot of stuff. But the purpose of the safe jump is to so that you are safe. Yeah, he cannot do reversal. Yeah.
Right. If you were to attack on the ground, then you have to worry about him uppercutting. But if you do the safe jump, then you eliminate the uppercut option.
Yeah.
Because he'll just end up blocked.
Yeah. So after the safe jumps, we're going into frame traps. Since he knows that after the safe jump, if you block it, yeah, you try blocking it. You can ES command. So I did. I can ES command grab, or I can land empty and ES command grab. You can go on the frame traps, and it's very safe. Yeah. So if you try to jump away, yeah, this is how you do it. Yeah, you have to do it a bit fast. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah, I guess I can.
You want me to hold up back after?
Yeah.
Okay.
The timing of it is to, if he tries to tag or tries to jump, yeah, it depends on the timing. Yeah, if he tries to tag, you can walk a bit more forward. And catch his next throw. Or if he's trying to jump away, he'll probably land something like that. You can either use either timing to get really close to the opponent before doing the frame trap, catch the tag throw. Or if he's gonna jump, I have another mix up there. You try jumping immediately. You think I'm gonna command it. Sorry. Oops,
Oh.
sorry.
So you caught me before I got off the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. So normally I would just call it before you got off the ground, or I will try to walk a bit forward if I think you are not gonna jump and you are gonna tag throw. Yeah. So
Okay, so if I'm mashing light kick,
yeah, and okay, you get counter hit.
wow.
So it depends on the timing, but if you mash down like kick, you get command grab. Yeah, you can't mash down like kick. Or if you think the opponent is gonna backdash, you can put options like as well. Yeah. So there's a lot of options and varieties. It's up to your own individual playstyle. Yeah, how you want to put this in your gameplay. Like if you have a super bar, your opponent thinks that you're gonna grab because he has extra energy. Yeah. So there you go for a frame trap. Yeah, because it's really tricky. Yeah.
What about somebody like Bison who has a really quick crouching light kick? Can he mash out, or is
No, he cannot mash out as well. Yeah. You can just command grab out of him. Yes, command grab out of him, or frame trap out of him. As long as the timing of the frame trap is good, you'll get him the counter hit. Yeah.
wow? So to recap, after the safe jump, then you can either do crouching medium punch, frame trap,
Yeah.
or EX command grab,
Yeah.
or
Empty.
into
Into
command grab, or low crouching light kick.
Yeah. Hit low.
And if you think that they're gonna jump, then
The crouching middle punch frame trap will get them. In fact. Yeah.
and then they'll pop up in the air, but at least you hit them.
Yeah. Or you just caught up them before they got off the ground. Yeah.
So the best way to get out of it would be probably to jump, right?
Yeah, to jump. But if you time it, if you know the opponent is gonna jump, yeah.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
yeah. See,
that's-
so after I blocked the first hit, I just held up back.
Yeah.
And you still got me before I.
Yeah, you
before I took off the
can't
ground.
get up from the air.
Oops.
Yeah. And because the jump heavy punch the heavy punch gives a bit more block stun. So it's very tricky. You can do a lot of stuff while he's in a block stun. Yeah. So since we are going to this, we are going to some corner mix-ups. Yeah. So if I did it in a corner and he tries, I will always go for a normal throw. Because okay, you try jumping. After blocking my safe jump, yeah. You know I'm gonna say jump. I'm sorry. I missed it.
What?
What? Yeah. If he tries to tag throw, it's like Usher's leg. Yeah. If you tag throw, yeah, you try to tag throw. If you tag throw, nothing will happen to me. But if you try to jump out of it,
Oh
yeah.
wait. Okay. All right. Set it up again.
Okay. So jump out of it, I can just immediately uppercut, standing middle kick, light uppercut, or yeah, I can do anything I want, yeah. Or I can even set it up or reset, yeah. You try jumping again.
I think we have to end the video here. There's no more information that needs to be explained about Yoon. I don't want to ruin the game. Oh my god. Okay, let me try. Okay, so I'm going to throw you, hit standing jab. Wait, throw you, dash twice, standing jab, neutral jump pierce. You're going to hold up back. I'm going to go for the throw. When I see you up in the air, I'm just going to ultra, right?
Yeah, or standing middle kick is easier. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you probably get it. Yeah. You got it the first time, yeah. Dash, you have to dash immediately, yeah. Timing. Yeah.
Oops. Oh, okay. Alright. Oh, hold on. I think I did it too fast.
Walk forward a bit and do a throw. Sorry, nice to jump. Yeah, you got it. And he has got a, if you think it's very hard to walk forward the throw, he has a Kara throw. He has a Kara throw. It's done by using standing middle kick into the throw, just like Ken, but you can't, you have to put the stick to neutral. The distance is very little, so I seldom really use it.
Okay, let's sit on the red line.
Yeah, this is the normal throw. You carry it, yeah, just a little bit. Yeah. So I'm not really confident in doing that. Yeah, but if you have good execution, you can do the carry throws. And this escape option is like so limited. In the corner, after blocking a safe jump, if it doesn't have a triple uppercut, you can go for a command grab. You can, if you think he's going to escape from a command grab, you can option select your throw. If he gets throw, you'll do that again and you just repeat the same thing and he'll be easy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I feel really bad for doing this video. But that's awesome. That's great information.
Yeah. So also I go into some corner combos, yeah, which hasn't been really seen people doing it. Like after the target combo, you can link to ultra by releasing the focus attack level 1, you can link it to ultra, and it costs full bar. That's full bar.
Wow.
This is like one of the.
Let me try.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, yeah.
I just need. Okay, hold on.
This is one of the basics. I think. And you have to dash forward. So out of a random target combo or a standing heavy kick in the corner, or yeah, you can link the ultra, anything after a heavy kick, or so it's really the risk reward for you is really good. Yeah, you trap opponent in the corner. Yeah, it's the basic combo.
All right.
We talk about a bit of how we get in.
Yeah.
I'll add in a little bit of things.
Oh, okay. So this part should be
The basic combos.
at the beginning.
Yeah, this is the basic combos for the corner combos or basic combos.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll add in the get in card.
Okay. All right. So this part should be part of the first part where we talk about
Basic combos.
how to get in. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is how to get in. Now I'm sure. When you had a furthest distance, besides the ES launch punch, you can do the heavy one. If you time the distance right, it hits on the tip, you try blocking and punishing it. With downlight punch, yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you hit it on the tip, you can't punish it. So,
But if you're like right here,
yeah, I can punish it. Yeah, I can punish it if you are right here. So when you want to get in from full screen, and you know the distance just around here, you just do this. Yeah. Although you don't have an advantage after blocking this, it's probably -1 to -2. But since you know your opponent is definitely gonna hit you, yeah, you can try hitting it. Yeah, I will just smash our card. Yeah, So it's a free get in, yeah, just from the center of the screen, and after he get there, he'll be in the corner. So he'll be very pissed off by the random uppercut. But you know that you are -1, -2, so you know you don't have an advantage to poke him. So you would try the uppercut. Yeah, and the uppercut goes really far.
So
It's really fast.
let's say that you're here and then you hit with the lunge punch and then I uppercut afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, now from this point, is it possible to do a safe jump if they quick stand or not really because
Only the safe dive kick. The one where I featured in the start.
with light kick or
With light kick, yeah. Yeah, there's another one besides the light one which I want to add in, yeah, which is the heavy kick. Okay, I'll show you. You'll wake up, or if you don't wake up, we'll do, yeah. Try to wake up and do something. Oh. Yeah, it's jumping straight immediately after the dive kick, and dive, you can do light one. I got the timing wrong. If you time it correctly, when he's just about to wake up, his uppercut will weak, but you will hit him instead. Yeah, it's around the timing. You wake up and do a light one. The light uppercut.
oh light uppercut? Okay, sorry.
And I can punish it with his launch punch. But it has to be really quick. You have to predict and you have to...
Gotcha.
And it's more safer because it's easier to time than the light dive. But both should be, you should be using both. Yeah, depending on which character you are fighting. Yeah. So that's about all for the dive.
Alright. So I heard that there are some characters in this game that give you in trouble. Now, I personally don't believe it after hearing all this information. But I heard that Balrog and T-Hawk and Zangief give him trouble.
Yeah, I guess Balrog, T-Hawk, Zangief is maybe near the fair matchup, I guess. It's a bit
Nearly
more
fair.
balanced, yeah. Yeah, it makes it a fair fight, a bit more. Yeah.
And what is it about Balrog that makes it nearly fair?
He has a very fast low jet. He has good EX, but although you currently, but I still think that if you have enough knowledge of Yun against Balrog, I think it's still on Yun's advantage because his option is really pretty bad for when if you have get a knockdown.
Okay.
So I'll start off with if you don't have a single bar at the start of the game. Yeah, you can use a super bar.
Let's restart.
Yeah. At the start of the game, yeah, when Balrog doesn't have a single bar and I score a knockdown, you got no options against Yun. You try, okay, you can try hit back. You'll get hit by the crouching jab, so you can't hit back out of it. But if you try to backdash, my options level. Yeah. So yeah, you don't have an option if you don't have a bar. Okay, let's say now if you have a bar, yeah, I will give you a bar now. Okay, I score a knockdown now. When you wake up, I do a command grab. I will beat up almost all your options unless you're gonna do something stupid like an ES paper. You got to do something stupid because I managed to beat all your ES command dash, everything besides you jumping back, jumping neutral, backdash and ES paper. It's like a guessing game. You don't have a good option. And the risk reward, if you try to headbutt me, is okay. If you try to headbutt me, yes, yeah, you try to headbutt. It will cost just that much.
Right.
If
And they reduce the damage on the headbutt
if I
anyway.
command grab you, I can beat the 251 damage on a Balrog. Yeah, and it's a Balrog specific combo because you can't do that combo from everyone. Balrog can do 2 crouching middle punch after the command grab, and not all character can do that because Balrog has a big huge box. It's just Balrog. Yeah. And what makes it worse is when you're in a corner, if I command grab you, EX or normal, I can, okay, I'll try. if I command grab him, it's a bug. I can link it to an ultra if I grab him from the corner. So it's only Balrog for this combo. So I don't see why people say Balrog is tough. Yeah, it's definitely tough, as in it's more difficult to get in and stuff. But your options are pretty much crazy. It's not very good.
Okay, so let's say that you're playing somebody, a Balrog player that has above average defense, you know? I mean, if we start out at the beginning of the round, you know, we walk back and forth, you try to jump at me, maybe I just neutral jump fierce, I'm gonna sit back and throw jabs, and, you know, dash punch you. I mean, what do you do in this situation if you can't score a knockdown?
Okay, if I have an EX bar, I would go for EX dash punch or it's +1 on block. So if I have a bar, I would go for EX launch punch.
So you'll sit back, if I'm playing defense, then you're gonna sit back and don't bar.
Yeah, I will build bar and take the game slowly, yeah. But I would never want to try to play footies with Balrog because the risk roll isn't really right unless I can really know what you're trying to do. Yeah, if not, I probably not try. Yeah, I would go for a dive kick against Balrog because whenever I see that you don't have a charge when you're walking around, you can only anti-air me by using down heavy punch. Yeah, you can try anti-air. Oops. This is the only way you can trade or you can win. But I can delay my dive kick and you can never ever react to when I'm gonna dive kick. I can do it this way, I can jump straight. Yeah, and I dive kick again. I can jump and then do a dive kick. I can jump, delay a bit and dive kick. Yeah, so you're never gonna get an anti-air.
Let's try a crouching medium punch. Yeah. Because sometimes that works a little better.
Oh, this one. Yeah, but you can't react. Right. You can't react to it. I will just yeah.
Right, yeah, that's really hard to react to. It's like it's already got to be out there, but it might be better than using crouching heavy because the range is longer and it comes out faster.
Yeah, and if I try to bait you, I try to fake you and do another one, or I do a fake one, and I try to put this with you after that. You have to stand at a certain range for the dominant punch to be useful. So I want to get into this range. Yeah, this is the range that you want to use dominant punch to poke me with. I don't want to be in this range. I will try to push the range forward, and I want to be in this range where your dominant punch wouldn't be as useful. So I will use the light dive kick to change my range, and you can't anti-air me anymore. I will try to walk towards this direction where, because the dominant punch is more useful when you're a bit this distance. For NT. If it's nearer, it's really bad.
What if you do a dive kick a little too close, like a heavy dive kick? Then I should be able to punish with crouching jab if you hit it a little too high, right?
Yeah, that's why we need to always go for the leg. Yeah,
try it a little bit higher.
I can block it though, but I got an advantage. Yeah, but if I accidentally, sometimes if I did the dive kick a bit too high and I realize it, I will go for uppercut. Yeah, because I know opponent we can see it when we play. It's more high level play. Yeah.
Gotcha. And the other thing that sucks about the Balrog Yoon matchup is that if you're crouching and then I do EX overhead, low short doesn't link afterwards.
I can punish it with or I can be
even if it hits, like you have to go for the sweep. Watch, go ahead, block low, and then oops. Oh, I ran out of time.
You can't go for a full combo when you do the overhead. Yeah.
Right.
I know that's the thing you're saying. You can only go for a sweep. So it's pretty much but there's something that really need to beware when you're fighting Balrog. Okay, if you do a low dive, I can't punish with a full target combo because the last hit will miss, and if a good Balrog knows it, he will outtry it immediately. Yeah.
I'm not a good Balrog.
Yeah, and I can't block it. So when you're fighting against Balrog and you are a very experienced Yun player, you should just stop after the 2 minute you should either do this. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, I feel like I
you
didn't do anything.
Or you should just stop the target combo when you are doing half round. Just stop over this. Yeah. That's the way when you're fighting round. Yes, I feel.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, so now I'm going to bring in our resident expert. He doesn't like when I say that, but I've played him, Mike has played him. He is the real deal with Zangief. And I'll be tagging in our good buddy Z from Taiwan, New York City, Hawaii, all over the world to tell you guys a little bit about some of this ridiculous matchup.
Hi, G.
Hello. To our viewers out there, I just want to make it clear that this matchup is not really in Zangief's favor. In the beginning of the game it was, but now that all this new Yun technology has come out, it's clearly in Yun's favor. I played Xian first to 10, I got bodied. My anus is still hurting from that, but I'm going to teach you a few things that can make it a little better. Alright. Ooh, do I have a controller? Can you put me on?
Yeah.
Alright, the first thing that you need to learn is that the majority of your damage is going to come from one button, and that's going to be far medium punch. You're not going to really be able to deal much else damage. And the reason why medium punch is so good is because Yun loves to stick out his medium punch and his medium kick is footsies, and you're going to want to react to that. So when he sticks out his elbow, when he sticks out his foot, after he retracts it, you want to hit it on the recovery, just like that. And if you trade, it's probably in your favor. So just like this. The reason why you can't grab is because if you look at the frame data, it might be a little misleading. For example, target combo I believe is -3
yeah.
on the second hit. So his back medium punch, heavy punch is -3, making you want to ultra or SPDM. But in reality, because of the distance, because his Yun's TC pushes you back too far, you're not going to be able to grab him unless you are in the corner and he's really deep. But can you show me? Yeah, there you go. So this is an example of an unsafe TC, but the top level Yuns are going to use a TC at a distance that you cannot punish. So let's go in the middle of the screen. Show me the TC of a good range. So there you go. That was reversal timing. Theoretically, I should be able to grab him, but I can't. Ultra combo, as you know, is -1 frame, but that's not going to be able to grab him. So like I said, the majority of your damage comes from two buttons really, medium punch, and you're going to use medium kick when he starts to do his little battery nonsense and charges meter. So I'm going to watch him do palms, I'm going to kick him just like that. But this is really dangerous, you need to time it well, because if you eat one of those, you're going to fly back into the middle, fly back to the screen, and that's going to be terrible for you, because this is a game about space. Another thing that you want to know is that you should not, under any circumstance, jump in on Yun on your Okizen, your wake-up options, because his SRK, his flying kicks, like, they're too good. Unless someone here is a mad scientist and wants to do a safe jump tutorial with Zangief, they're welcome to, but I have not been able to find anything. You just want to walk up to him and give him pressure. Another really important thing is that when Yun misses his heavy up kicks or his EX up kicks, you want to get the maximum damage, and so that will either be your heavy SPD, or if he does the heavy up kicks, you want to do the ultra, and you do that by buffering low light kick. Mother.
Wrong ultra.
Oh shit! I had the wrong ultra. So we're gonna teach you how to punish. The biggest return on a baited up kicks is gonna be your ultra. But I'm not Zangief, so it's not coming out. Ultra one? Sorry. Okay, there you go. So that's gonna be your biggest return. Otherwise, you're gonna want to use your heavy punch SBD because your Atomic Buster with a kick is not going to be able to reach him in time. But there's really two ways of thought for Ultra selection. One is going to be your Ultra 1 for the biggest punish on a baited up kicks, or what I see a lot of Zangiefs doing now is picking UC2, and that's really going to put Yun at a mind game? Does he want to do up kicks to anti-air you, or is he going to find a different way to anti-air you? So if you have UC2, you're able to jump in, but it's really a 50-50. You're basically gambling that your opponent is going to up kick you. So there's no clear decision as to which ultra combo is the better selection. You really have to know your opponent. If they're good at anti-air, if they really love to anti-air, you're going to want UC2. If they love to use the up kicks as a wake-up option, then you want UC1 as your biggest punish. Another trick that is quite good is after a knockdown, you're going to want to do a close heavy punch on his wake-up. What do you? Okay, so I was doing it a little quickly, but on wake up, on Yun's wake up, when you do a heavy punch, that covers his jump away, that covers his backdash, and if he does a heavy up kick, you're gonna trade with him. But because he only gets one hit on his heavy up kick, your damage output, I believe it's 140 or 120, I'm not sure what it is gonna work out in your favor because he doesn't get the two up kicks. So let's try all three options. I'm gonna knock him down first, and I'm gonna do heavy punch on his wake up. And Xian's gonna backdash, he's gonna jump back, or he's gonna do heavy up kick. Okay, that's backdash. That's jump back. It should be heavy up kick. There you go. Yeah. So we traded, even though we traded, I got knocked down, I'm still winning in the damage output. Heavy punch does lose, however, to light up kick and EX up kick, and I think command grab. So it's not a guarantee, but after you do several heavy punch wake ups, you're gonna keep him grounded, and that's where the Yomi really starts to get interesting. That's pretty much all I know. I think I'm going to hand it over to Xian, and he's going to tell you how to flip the script and fight Zangief. So do you have any Yun technology that you can share with us to how to make the Zangief matchup better in Yun's favor?
Yeah, I guess I started this matchup really big because I didn't have a race 10 review.
Yeah, so embodied.
Yeah, so okay, let's just go over to the dive kick.
Okay.
You can't really dive kick Zangief because he will just output you with standing middle punch. I don't know how you will do that, but it's really difficult. If I get it to me, you will lariat me.
Either most Zangiefs will lariat, or if they're already pressing medium punch, they'll just hit you up.
Yeah, so it's really difficult to play the rush down game. So it's usually more of like the footies game.
Yeah.
And middle punch, like you said, is a very bad choice. So standing middle kick is a better one compared to the well in the corner. If you want to try the heavy kick, I showed it in the tutorial.
Yeah.
You can just try pressing random punch. And you can get
even though sometimes Zangief wins, sometimes you will win, and then your return is much bigger because you can ultra. You can also lunge punch.
Yeah, I can ultra or lunge punch out of it. So its risk reward is more into my favor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But more, I think there should be more than you need to have a lot of tricks when you're fighting against Zangief because tricks does do a very huge amount of favor.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, I'll show you some tricks. Okay, you is like in the center of the screen. Zangief like to use jumping middle kick when they are advancing towards you.
Yep.
Yeah, so instead of always usually doing the anti-air, you can try this. Yeah.
Mother.
It's a down middle punch, anti-air, and into a cross-up shoulder, and it does about 200, 300 damage. Yeah. So if no Zangief had the reaction to actually go and punish them, because unless they really know it's coming, there's no way you can actually punish it. Yeah. So it's really hard to block as well.
Yeah. I think another advantage of low medium punch is that if your Zangief opponent is using UC2, you can just throw it out without risk of being grabbed in midair.
Yeah. However, down middle pushing middle punch doesn't beat jump heavy punch.
Okay.
Sometimes it trades. So depending on the timing. Yeah.
Oh, you mean the splash or the punch?
The punch.
Okay.
It depends on the timing.
Yeah. So it has a nice hitbox.
Yeah. So you can't really win all the time. Yeah. So you have to keep this trick for sometimes and not always. Yeah.
What if you are fighting a Zangief and after this crowd, after a wake up, they like to do the splash? What is your philosophy in getting Zangief off you when you are knocked down and he is jumping on your wake up?
I believe if you have the health lead, you should always focus dash away.
Focus dash away.
Yeah.
So play it safe.
Yeah, because you the most you will get is just 2 hits and you will get out of the situation. Okay. You will just do a knockdown and you will just do the mix up. Yeah. The best situation is you get out of the situation safe with just absorbing the hit.
Yeah.
And the worst situation, yeah, you hit me.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, standing middle punch.
Medium punch.
Down like it, yeah. It's the worst situation is this where you get out of it, but
you don't have knockdown.
you don't get a knockdown. Yeah, you can reset the whole situation again, which is And there's another one I want to add in, which is when you're playing put this game with Zangief, they like to do standing middle punch. Yeah.
Right.
However, there's one button. There's a button for you I just discovered. You can actually beat it out of it. It's crouching middle punch.
Shit.
Yeah. I haven't been using that, but I just realized it recently. Yeah. So it's really good, the crouching middle punch.
Yeah, as you can see, this is not a 50-50 trade. I'm always getting hit out.
It beats most of the time. And you can buffer into the launch punch.
Yeah, I think you can, right? Often like that.
If you get really sharp enough, yeah. So you're always doing this, yeah, but you will always mistake it. So I don't have to try that. I will always just press it, yeah. You know, piss the Zangief off, definitely.
We will get very angry.
Yeah, because
we are very used to our medium punch beating everything.
Yeah, so he can't even win you in a put this game, yeah.
So as a Yun player, where do you want the fight to be? Should you be concentrating on fighting in the middle of the stage, or do you want to corner Zangief?
I would like to corner Zangief because Zangief does have options when I corner Zangief.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can always focus around and I can go for a heavy kick when a situation I think is to my favor. Yeah, and when I trap Zangief in the corner, there's no move that basically he wants to do because he can't dash and grab me.
Right,
because,
it's too slow.
Yeah, it's too slow for Zangief. So
now how do we get Zangief in the corner? When we start in the middle of the screen and the round starts, how do we corral?
Launch punch, I believe it's the best move. Okay, so let's say if the Zangief blocks this.
Yeah.
Okay, let's show if you hit it. Yeah, you hit it first. Yeah, if you get hit by this, and then launch punch, and you're
I'm already in the corner. Okay.
Yeah, okay, that's very simple.
Yeah.
So if you block it, it's basically a 50-50 situation where you either choose to grab or to lariat. So the best part option that I will do is a backdash. Yeah, you can try to lariat. Yeah, you'll get hit by a lariat, but it resets the situation.
Right.
Yeah. However, it's kind of a mind game if he blocks your law. Sometimes Zangief will go for a backdash, and as I shown in the video, you can do this. You can down light punch into options like Ultra.
Zangief's backdash is quite short, so any of those auto selects that Xian was teaching you earlier will work on Zangief as well.
Yeah, launch punch option select as well. So basically, Zangief doesn't want a backdash, and when he doesn't want a backdash, he has to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Either grab or lariat.
Yeah.
The lariat is definitely not in his reward.
No.
Because it's very
Does
little.
lariat lose to your command grab?
You block the launch punch. I would do a normal throw sunset. Yeah, and it basically I only loses to grab. Yeah, and I would just portray the opponent's mind into not backdashing by doing options like Ultra or light punch, the dash punch, and sooner or later they'll start grabbing because they just go crazy.
So under no circumstance will Yun be dive kicking on Zangief? Is that correct? I remember fighting you. You did some on wake up.
Yeah, I would do some dive kicks, but I would do it randomly instead of.
Yeah.
I would catch when your opponent is Zangief trying to play footage with me. I would just do a random dive kick and go.
That's
for
really
command.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Zangief gets hit on the, if you're Zangief and you get hit on the feet near the shin or the toe.
Yeah.
You don't want to be mashing anything because Yun will be moving first. But if you're fighting a weaker Yun and they don't know their dive kick spacing, if they hit you at the chest or the head level, you get an automatic throw. If they hit you,
you can do the leg grab.
The leg grab is the best return.
I cannot get out of it if I dive kick wrong. Okay, I'll show you this. I'll try to jump after the dive kick. If I dive kick wrongly, I can't get out of this. I have really bad jump.
Yeah.
If I dive kick at the wrong, this is on the leg. If I dive kick wrongly, I can't get out of this.
So basically, if you get dive kicked anywhere higher than that red underwear, that
higher than the leg,
He-Man, outfit, you want to be mashing on command grab, whether it be Ultra or the SPD, because that's guaranteed.
Yeah, because Zangief grab is one frame leg grab, so it's really good. So you only want to do it when you think that you really can hit his leg. So you don't want to abuse it as well. Yeah.
I remember fighting you, one of the biggest weapons you had was EX command grab. It feels like I'm fighting Abel because it has throw invincibility. So it makes me not want to SPD you because I'm scared that you...
For Yun, it's actually Yun's ES command grab doesn't have...
Oh!
So, yeah, it's Yang. Yang is the
Yang
one.
has it.
Yang is the one is the heaviest. So actually it's a mental block for Zangief.
Oh,
They are
I
so
see.
afraid of command grab me because always I'll just try to backdash it.
Right.
Yeah, or I'll hit it out of it. Actually you can grab me out of it if I try to ES grab you. So it's not as scary. This is Zangief for this. Yeah, just
you really want to be careful with Zangief. You really want to know when you're guaranteed an SPD because if they backdash out of it, they're just going to go into TC. Like I was fighting Momochi, they'll go into TC and then super combo and then you finish.
Yeah.
So you really need to know your reversals. Don't always rely on the frame data because it doesn't calculate distance. You really need to go by experience. Know when the dive kicks are unsafe or the TC is unsafe. So you really need to go into the training room for that.
Yeah, I will show you another one which is really good. Okay, right after blocking the ES launch punch.
Okay.
Yeah. When you block the ES launch punch, there's an option who basically beats almost everything. Yeah, which is a delayed uppercut. Yeah. Okay, you block.
Okay.
You try to lariat. It trades. Besides that, okay, you try to backdash. It hits the backdash.
Right.
And you try to grab me.
Of course, that's gonna do.
Yeah. So it basically almost beats everything besides it trades with lariat.
Yeah.
But and the only way for him to punish the delay grab, the delay uppercut, is to grab the leg one immediately. Okay, sometimes you lose as well, so you need to really know the timing well. Yeah. So it's kind of when you start finish all the option select stuff, and after the ES launch time, you can start doing some uppercuts, some normal throws. That's my game. Yeah. And it's always in Yun's favor.
Yeah. Yun is definitely the aggressor in this matchup. Zangief only has a chance if he has better footsies with his standing medium punch and medium kick.
Yeah.
But this is not a grab-based matchup. Like you're not gonna get your damage off of the SPDs if you're fighting a high level Yun.
Yun is gonna do a lot of different setups, and you're gonna outpoke you, and in the corner it will be the worst nightmare.
Yeah.
Because this is a middle punch will land into an ultra combo of this, or a heavy kick will land into an ultra combo. So you don't really want to move when Yun traps you in the corner. So, and that's where you will start doing monkey stuff and dash and grab.
That is the crazy. That is the nonsense.
Yeah.
So I think the biggest weapon Zangief will have is that he has considerably more life, more health than Yun. And once he has a life lead, Yun is going to want to come into him and start doing reckless stuff. So the important thing is to get the life lead with some medium punches and really know how to turtle and know when to stick out your medium punch.
Yeah.
Well, that about wraps it up. We want to thank Z for helping us out with the Zangief portion of this video. You can follow him on Twitter here. And of course, thank you to Xian. Amazing work. You have some really, really impressive Yun technology. Good luck at EVO, and in the future, you can follow him, or you can add him. You want them to add you on Facebook?
Yeah, sure.
All right. You can add him here. We'll put a URL there. There's nothing right there, but we'll add that in. So thanks, man. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Hope you guys learned a lot about arguably the scariest character in the game. I know I did. Hopefully it works. Yeah, that's it. I'm Gootecks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys. So Mike, you know, I've seen you play a lot for years now, and every time I see you do well, it's on a Mad Catz TE stick.
It's a good observation, Gootecks. Let me show you why. The Mad Catz TE stick is interesting because of a few certain features.
Like what, Mike?
Well, for one, Gootecks, it has a jab, a medium punch, also known as strong, a fierce punch, which makes it easier for me to do hand slaps.
That sounds useful. You know, I've also heard good things about short forward and roundhouse as well.
Let me tell you also a little bit more about this stick. It has a short, It has a forward. And it has a roundhouse.
And
But also-
what do you do with those? Because
Well, with these, I can choose my attacks carefully. Also, if you notice, this stick has 2 extra buttons on the side.
what would you use them for, Mike?
It has 2 extra buttons on the side. But more importantly, what you'll notice about the Mad Catz TE stick that separates it from the other sticks is it has a stick right here. And you can move in any direction you'd like, at any time.
Now and later.
That is correct. So I feel every home in America should have themselves a Mad Catz TE stick. Because Mad Catz TE sticks are the way to go.
You heard it here.
Mad Catz.
TE sticks. At this URL, with that coupon code,